Even more selection and even better buying experience coming your way. But don't wait. These January Chevy deals won't last forever. Shop online right now at PahrumPCars.com or come see us in person at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, where hometown service beats big city selection. Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Online at PahrumPCars.com and on your way to a better ride today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. This morning, a driver suspected of DUI rolled his vehicle on Dandelion and Rainbow in Pahrump. He was already out on bail for a prior crime. News 25's Christy Willis reports.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
Just after 9 a.m., dispatch received a report of a vehicle rollover near the intersection of Dandelion Street and Rainbow Avenue. Upon arrival, officers discovered a Nissan Murano that had lost control while traveling eastbound on Dandelion Street, struck a wall, and rolled multiple times before coming to rest upright. The driver, who was the sole occupant of the vehicle, was not injured, but was suspected of driving under the influence. Officers conducted field sobriety tests at the scene, during which the driver showed signs of impairment. The driver was then transported to the Nye County Detention Center, where he was booked on charges of reckless driving and suspicion of DUI.
More news now. This morning, a semi-truck carrying cattle was involved in an accident at the Spaghetti Bowl in Las Vegas. There were some animal casualties. Early Wednesday morning, a semi-truck carrying 28 cattle rolled over on the Las Vegas Spaghetti Bowl. 16 of the 28 cattle on board died. The truck was finally uprighted by crews. The truck driver was not injured. The Nevada Department of Agriculture responded to the crash in addition to Nevada Highway Patrol. The remaining cattle were offloaded and health checks were conducted on them. And News 25's Haley Grabby has an update on the story we've been covering on a biolab discovered in a personal residence over the weekend in Las Vegas. More than 1,000 samples have been collected. 2 workers have been sickened.
In Las Vegas, Nevada, federal, state, and local authorities are investigating a suspected illegal biological laboratory discovered inside a residential home. Early Saturday morning, SWAT teams from Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department served a search warrant at a house on the city's east side after receiving a tip that potential biological material was being stored at the property. Law enforcement officials found multiple refrigerators and a deep freezer in a locked garage containing vials and containers with unknown liquid substances. Specialized hazardous materials teams worked carefully, wearing protective gear to remove the items and secure the scene. Clark County Sheriff Kevin McMahill said more than 1,000 samples were collected from the home over the course of the weekend. Those samples were first transported to the Southern Nevada Health District for safe storage and have since been sent to a federal bioforensic laboratory for detailed analysis. Authorities emphasize that there is currently no known public threat from the materials recovered, and the surrounding neighborhood remains safe. One person, identified as 55-year-old Ori Solomon, the property manager, was taken into custody and booked on a felony charge related to the improper disposal and discharge of hazardous waste.
Very important story here. If you had a mammogram at Summerlin Hospital Medical Center between 2023 and 2025, you may have to repeat it. It was discovered that the facility did not meet necessary FDA standards. There was a failure with mammograms over the past 2 years at Summerlin Hospital Medical Center in Summerlin. 8 News Las Vegas investigators have uncovered the information. A letter was sent to those that visited the facility. The Food and Drug Administration found that the facility failed to meet standards and another mammogram may be needed. The patients were also told to contact their medical provider. The dates involving serious concern were with mammograms performed between October 24th, 2023 and December 11th, 2025. The FDA's website states that a mammogram is a low-dose X-ray of the breast and the best primary screening tool to find breast cancer. The CDC recommends that women who are 40 to 74 years old and are at average risk for breast cancer get a mammogram every 2 years. Summerlin Hospital Medical Center is part of the Valley Health System. A spokesperson sent News 8 a statement saying, as a result of a review by the FDA, the individuals who underwent a mammogram at Summerlin Hospital from October 2023 to December 2025 were sent a letter as required by the FDA. Any patient who received a letter was instructed in the letter to contact their own provider and discuss whether their mammogram needed to be reviewed or repeated. We take any concerns very seriously, and quality patient care is our highest priority. Please also know that Summerlin Hospital will cover the cost for the reevaluation of mammograms and for a repeat mammogram, if needed, at another MQSA certified facility. Coming up, a horse has caught a disease in Nye County, and they are taking precautions. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck, check. Motorcycle wreck, check. Truck wreck, check. Bicycle wreck, check. UFO wreck, what? In a wreck, you need a check. Call Lerner and Road today.
Lerner and Road is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
It's a new year and time to start something new. That's why at Saida Trudeau, we're having the Start Something New sales event. Starting now and all month long, we are celebrating the new year with incredible savings on every new vehicle in stock. I'm talking about every new 2025 Ram 1500, 2500, and 3500. Every new 2025 and 2026 Jeep Compass and Grand Cherokee. You can save big on all new 2025 Jeep Wrangler 4xEs and Gladiators. We have Nye County's largest inventory. But if you don't see what you're looking for, let us do the legwork for you. Our professional locators have years of experience locating vehicles of your dreams. At Saida Trudeau, we don't use bait and switch tactics. We treat you like a friend and neighbor. Come see the difference for yourself with the Start Something New sales event all month long at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bell Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Have you thought of hanging your TV on the wall? Mr. Antenna has 10 years of experience hanging TVs from small to large TVs. Clean up the spaghetti wiring, create more space, and make your TV safer for the little ones. There are 2 mounting options, flat and articulating arm wall mounts. The favorite is the articulating arm for various viewing areas. Hiding your wires is also popular. Call today for your free quote or visit us at MrAntenna.com.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Call the number on your screen.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. A viral blood disease has been discovered in a horse in Nye County. The horse has been quarantined, and Haley Grabby has more on this story.
In Nye County, Nevada, animal officials have confirmed a case of equine infectious anemia, a serious viral disease affecting horses. According to the Nevada Department of Agriculture, one horse on a local property tested positive for the virus, prompting authorities to place the entire facility and surrounding exposed horses under quarantine to help prevent further spread. Equine infectious anemia, often transmitted through blood feeding insects like horseflies or contaminated needles, attack a horse's immune system and can remain with the animal for life. While not all infected horses show symptoms, those who do may suffer from fever, weakness, anemia, and weight loss. There is currently no vaccine or cure for EIA, and affected animals may require lifelong quarantine or other outcomes depending on the severity of the infection. Officials continue to monitor the situation as horse owners are reminded to follow strict testing and biosecurity practices.
All right, here's a tasty story. A special lineup of specialty donuts has been unveiled for Super Bowl weekend. Don't spike them, eat them. Mikey Ruhan has our story.
The perfect sweet addition to any Super Bowl party, because chips can only do so much. Pink Box Donuts is suiting up for the big game with a championship-worthy specialty donut lineup. Whether you're here for the football, the commercials, or just aggressively rooting for snacks, these festive donuts are ready to take the field. Available for a limited time only at all Pink Box Donuts locations during Super Bowl weekend, Saturday, February 7th, and Sunday, February 8th. This starting lineup is stacked, frosted, and undefeated. The Pink Box Donut starting lineup: New England Patriots Pinky, a glazed vanilla cake donut topped with vanilla buttercream, covered in Patriots frosting and decor. Basically a dynasty in donut form. Seattle Seahawks Pooh, glazed chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream, dunked in Seahawks frosting and decor. Loud colors, bold flavor, zero penalties. Game Ball, a maple frosted raised football donut topped with football decor. No refs needed. This one's an automatic win. Number one fan, a glazed raised donut shaped like a foam finger, perfect for pointing at your TV and yelling, "Let's go." 50-yard line, a green frosted raised bar topped with football stadium decor. The only field where licking the turf is encouraged. No instant replay required. These donuts are the real MVPs.
Well, eating is a sport after all. And speaking of sports, Mikey has sports now and lets us know when the Vegas Golden Knights return to the ice and all about the local flag football action with the Lady Trojans.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Vegas Golden Knights are back at it tonight, welcoming the Vancouver Canucks to the Fortress. Puck drops at 7 p.m. Big news for college sports fans. The Mountain West Conference has rolled out a brand new broadcast deal starting later this year. Conference games will be spread across CBS Sports, Fox Sports, the CW, and direct-to-streaming platform called Kiswe. Most of the deals run through the 2031-32 season. UNLV, where renewing season tickets could actually pay off. UNLV Athletics is launching a new season ticket renewal and sales program starting Friday, February 6th. Fans who renew or buy football season tickets will be entered into weekly drawings for things like seat upgrades, VIP field access, merchandise, and even free 2026 season tickets. For details or to grab tickets, head to unlvtickets.com or call 702-739-FANS. And finally, on the local prep sports scene, Plum Valley's girls flag football team is back in action Friday night against AM Plus Academy. JV kicks things off at 4:30, varsity starts at 5:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. Coming up, we've got a computer tip to keep you safe online and with all your computer needs. You're watching News 25.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Start the new year in a new ride at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, your hometown Chevy headquarters. January is the perfect time to upgrade. And right now, Chevrolet is rolling out huge New Year's savings on cars, trucks, and SUVs you already love. Whether you're looking for a Silverado, Equinox, Trailblazer, or Traverse, you'll find great financing offers, special factory incentives, and serious savings waiting for you. And here's even more good news. Construction is going great on our brand new edition, which means even more inventory, even more selection, and even better buying experience coming your way. But don't wait. These January Chevy deals won't last forever. Shop online right now at PaHrumpCars.com or come see us in person at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, where hometown service beats big city selection. Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, online at PaHrumpCars.com, and on your way to a better ride today.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Josh Osborne has another quick tutorial, and he's talking about computer safety. Great advice from someone locally that knows their stuff.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump Zone. Great computer deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today I want to talk about internet safety. Why? Because it's still a problem more than ever. Guys, there are a lot of people in this world that are trying to steal from you. So you need to have a 1-2 punch when it comes to internet safety. I want to break this down. I want to simplify things. Sometimes the solution with these kind of things is so complicated, people can't truly digest it. I hope that video today changes everything for you. Remember this, the 1-2 punch. What's punch number one? Punch number one is having a good antivirus on your computer, because viruses, malware, trojans, things like that exist, and when they hit your computer, you're not going to know unless you have something monitoring and protecting you and letting you know when it takes place so you can stop it in its tracks. So always have a good antivirus. Number 2, that punch is what I call good old common sense, because the major issue that we see here in this store is not viruses and malware and Trojans. That's pretty rare, actually. What we see way more than anything ever before is scams. And scams come against you in one of 4 ways, typically. Number 1, they come in with a phone call. Sometimes number 2, it's a text message on your smartphone. Number 3, an email. And number 4, a pop-up on your computer screen. Number 1, here's a perfect example. It might be a phone call from somebody posing as the IRS. Number 2, it could be somebody posing as the post office telling you that you have a package via a text message. Number 3, it could be somebody posing as your bank sending you an email asking you to give them over really sensitive information. And number 4, it might be a pop-up on your screen with somebody posing as an antivirus. Are you catching that word there, that buzzword, that posing? That's what happens in these scams. They have to convince you that there's somebody that they're not to gain your trust. They're not gonna say, hey, I'm a scammer, give me all your money. They're gonna say, I'm with Facebook, I'm with Amazon, I'm with your bank, and we're trying to protect you. They're always gonna pose as somebody they're not to gain your trust. Why? Because they need your help to scam you. These guys that we're talking about that are scammers, they're not Russian hackers that are taking over your computer like you see in the movies. That's not how it works. Most of these people are in giant warehouses. They're typically people living in poverty that have been trained to have a silver tongue to steal from you. So they don't have the ability to actually take anything from you unless you allow them to do it. Look at it this way. Pretend you're a person that has a very nice, beautiful home. You want to keep it safe, so you put a nice protection system, a security system all around that home. But in the middle of the night, a robber comes to the door and you go over there and you open the front door and you let him right in the door. That's what's taking place. That robber needed that person to disable the security system and let him walk right in the door. So that's how it works with these scammers. They're not going to be able to steal from you unless you let them remote into your computer. They're not going to be able to steal from you if you don't wire them money. They're not going to be able to do anything without your help. So at the end of the day, that 2-punch has to be common sense. Question everything these days. And when you don't know, it's okay to put pause on that situation and call somebody like our computer store or a family member or anything like that, or a friend. Do your research online. Ask the tough questions before engaging in this stuff, because you guys have all the power. You do not lose if you do not play. Keep that in mind. If you learn anything from this video, know it doesn't have to be super complicated. Just say no. If you're unsure, contact us. We're located at 1190 East Highway 372, or give us a call, 775-990-8833. We're looking out for you guys. Contact us. We'll catch you on the next quick tutorial. Thanks so much for watching.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That's a Lerner and Rowe weather cam, and a local herd is galloping around and having some fun, generally in Pahrump, and this time by Ian Deutsch Memorial Park. You may be interested in going to the Death Valley Dark Sky Festival. Will it be clear to see the stars, whatever else is in the sky? We'll let you know in the complete forecast.
Celebrate Love in the Sky at Petrick Park, February 13th through 15th. Start each morning with breathtaking hot air balloon launches lifting off at 7 a.m. Enjoy tethered rides, balloon walkthroughs, and VIP experiences, including the exclusive Horizon Club High Fly Pass.
As the sun sets, don't miss the spectacular night balloon glow, lighting up the sky starting at 6:30 p.m.
All weekend long, they'll have wedding and vow renewal ceremonies with Wandering Hearts elopements. Saturday also brings the Lover's Lane Car Show.
Lock in your love at the Love Lock Wall and join in the fun with Battle of the Sexes games, putt-putt golf, and live entertainment.
Enjoy breakfast from Roxy's Drive-In Diner or dinner from Pistol's Pit Stops and Pastries, and savor the taste of Pahrump featuring local wineries, meat, rum, and more.
Live music, performers, themed vendors, and romance all weekend long. February 13th through the 15th at Petrick Park.
For more details or to purchase your passes online, go to PahrumPRallyInTheValley.com.
Love isn't just roses and chocolates. It's staying connected to the moments that matter. From work to play, from family to friends. This February, love your connection with Valley Communications. Valley Communications, local, affordable, reliable.
Imagine this happens to you. You're driving along and someone causes you to be in an accident. And now you're stuck with these injuries and damages, dealing with the insurance agents and the attorneys, getting nowhere.
Good luck proving it, sweetheart.
We're paying you nothing, not a buckus.
You need a David to fight your Goliath. All you gotta do is dial.
Call 830-7070.
Anthony Paglia, injury lawyer.
Uh-oh. Call 830-7070.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, and this is your weather forecast from the Anchor Desk. Fernley hit 58 today. Fallon, 59. They're a little chilly tonight, 20 degrees. Carson City's at 57 today. Tonopah at 57. Goldfield is mining 62 degrees. Beatty, well, they're looking for 77 more degrees to hit 80. They're at 73. Amargosa is 77. Las Vegas, well, this is where we are at 74, 48 for a low tonight. Death Valley, hey, look at those numbers, 85, 54 tonight, and your current temperature, whoa, 68 degrees. Sunrose, look at this, I keep telling you, it's getting earlier and earlier. 6:42 a.m. this morning, we got humidity at 17%. Easterly wind direction, 3 miles an hour. High temperature, 75 degrees in Pahrump and the region. It's really nice right now, and we're enjoying a later sunset, too. Like I said, it's 68. Your sunset at 5:14 p.m., just about, I'd say 15 minutes ago. 37% humidity, and we've got winds picking up a little bit. Still light winds, 5 miles an hour, northeasterly direction. Low temperature, 40 degrees. We've got a lot of events going on this weekend. I'll tell you about those in a minute here. 72 tomorrow, Thursday. It's beautiful. 66 on Friday, Saturday. Brilliant sunshine all along here. Sunday at 70. Monday at 69. We've got some clouds sneaking in. Next Tuesday, 63. And next Wednesday, 57. That's when the pattern may change a little bit. We've got lows generally in the low 40s. And so we were talking going into the weather forecast that we've got folks down and going into Death Valley starting Friday. We've got the festival of trying to see lights. There's no light pollution out there in Death Valley. We also have the junior high school rodeo happening this weekend. So I think weather is going to cooperate. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight, middle of the week. Chris Palermo, make it a great night.
You know, an author would